Hello, men and women of Earth. I am Gabe, and this is the V.Log, episode IV. I'm still dieting and exercising, sticking real strictly, or trying to, at least, to the 1,500 calories a day, and I'm starving. I feel like I'm just starving all the time. But I guess that's a good thing, because I have been an overeater in a big way, and I need to change that around. So the exercise is going fine. Nothing really changed there. I got it down to a routine now where I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I take Saturday off and I do Sunday. So that way I'm doing it on the same day every week, which I don't know if that's advisable or if that's, going to be damaging to, like it would be better to just do it on a rotating schedule or something like that. I really don't know what's best. I don't have a trainer or anything like that, but it seems to work for me, and it keeps me from feeling like, just overwhelmed by the whole thing, and it's way more exercise than I've ever gotten in my life up to this point. So yeah, it's probably not great, but it's a huge step up for me, as I've said many times before here. I'm still stuck in rewrites on the novel, trilogy rather. Being the 1st of February now, I'm kind of bummed because I wanted to be out of rewrites by February, but it's 75 pages that need to be rewritten, and I've only been working on it for like 2.5 weeks, so I guess I don't feel too bad. I'm not one of these guys who can just sit down and crank out, 10 pages in a sitting. Maybe I could. I guess I have in the past, but that's on a rare occasion when I'm just super inspired. But I have augmented my writing schedule so that what I was writing is I was writing 500 words a day, rain or shine, no matter what, 500 words. I had to get 500 words. I could do more, but I had to do minimum 500 words. And what I noticed was when I got into the second part of the first chapter, I got to a point where I was just kind of rushing through the 500 words because I would slack and I would put it off until, like right before I needed to go to bed, because I knew I could get through 500 words with a reasonable amount of speed. I could do it in a half hour or something like that, and then I could just, go to bed. So I would slack and I would put it off and I would put it off and I would put it off, and then I would sit down and I would rush out the 500 words, and then I'd just be done with it. And everything felt really disjointed, and it just didn't feel like it was coming together. I said so in my last vlog that I just wasn't feeling good about it, and so I decided that I'm now going to augment the system a little bit. I'm going to still keep my number goal at 500 words, but I'm also going to have a time goal, which is 1.5 hours, and it's whatever comes last. Either 500 words or 1.5 hours of writing, whichever comes last. And like today, I got to the end of to kind of a natural end of a subsection, and I felt like, I had done, like, I'd done my 500 words and exceeded it by a few hundred, and I still had about a half an hour to go. But I had some other work that I needed to do on the story, some notes I needed to go back and take for, future payoffs of setups. And so I decided to use the last half hour for that. But at that time, it was a very natural place to stop. It wasn't like I was stopping because I just wanted to get out of here. I was still fully ready to keep writing, but I had come to a natural place to stop, and I knew that I had to take these notes. But last night, when I first started this, it really felt a lot better because I was able to go back and correct all the stuff that I had rushed through. And then I was still able to sit down and just write. And I ended up getting more than 1,000 words down. And I felt really good about all of it, which was great. It was really encouraging. So that's my new system, because I just need something that will not allow me to slack with it. You know, not allow me to push it off till the last minute. So that seems to be working. Like I said, I've only been doing it for 2 days now, but we'll see how it works out. I'm liking it so far, and I'm a lot more productive too, because, you know, like I said, I can crack off 500 words in half an hour, 45 minutes. So exceeding the 500 words isn't a problem, but I still have that mark to kind of feel like I'm excelling, even if I'm just barely scraping by, you know, the standards of a real writer, I guess. I'm thinking this is like totally something else entirely. I think I'm gonna shave my beard off. I'm gonna keep my sideburns. I'm gonna go back to the sideburns I used to have, which are these ridiculous Wolverine mutton chop things that come down all the way to the edge of my mouth, which I like because they're just silly, and I like to do things that force me to not take myself seriously. I used to have these sideburns that just came all the way down to the bottom of where the hair would grow. If I could have grown them into my chest hair, I would have, because it would have just been absurd. But that was a little too extreme, because they got really long and were like sticking out to here. And I would brush them out too, just because they were so absurd. But my wife hated those, and I have to admit, I mean, it was really ridiculous. But that's why I liked it. But I like the Wolverine chops better. They feel a little more, well, I don't know, I always loved Wolverine, you know. I mean, what person my age didn't, who discovered comics in the, you know, the 90s, didn't love Wolverine? So yeah, the next time you see me, I'll probably be sans mustache and beard. Although I might try something with the mustache and see if I can get that looking ridiculous. I like looking ridiculous. You might as well. My son was in a play tonight. I got the day off of work so I could go see him in his play, and he was really good. It was really cool. He was funny, and the play was funny, but he was funny, and you know, his classmates were funny. He's in junior high, and just his last year at junior high, actually, and he played the lead, which was, you know, I was really proud of him, and it was a pretty cute little thing. I'm probably boring the crap out of you. I know parents' stories of their children just bore the crap out of me, but screw it. I'm already boring the crap out of you, the two people who watch this, so might as well gush over my son a little bit. I mean, I'm just so proud of him. He was awesome. Well, I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, both of you. I guess I'll see you next time when this is all gone.